Welcome to the Everton News Daily. Sean Dyche has given us an update on the injuries to Dominic Calvert-Lewin and Amadou Onana. Everton, of course, faced Newcastle United at Goodison Park on Thursday in the Premier League. Both Calvert-Lewin and Onana missed Saturday's 1-0 victory at Nottingham Forest. This was what the manager had to say on how they're doing with their injuries.
Yeah, well, Dom was touch and go. It's a tight one with him, because obviously he's passed. So I think as long as he's come through this weekend, he's got a good chance for later in the week. Amadou maybe not. We'll have to wait and see how his week progresses, but he's certainly making good progress.
There you go. The manager was obviously delighted, as we all were, with a half-4 victory at the City Ground. Thought Everton played really well in terms of controlling elements of the game. There wasn't too much for Jordan Pickford to do, but it was a really good victory. This is what Sean Dyche thought about the 3 points.
Yeah, pleased with the performance. Stepping on from what I thought, I said after the Man United game, the score doesn't look it, but I thought it was a very good performance, and I think we've taken this game on in the similar mentality, not to wait for things to happen, to actually make it happen. Very pleased, particularly the first half. I thought we were very good in the first half. You know what it's like. You come in at half-time, you're thinking, how are you not in front? But I said to the players, they're going to need to deliver a strong second half because Forest have made it tough here. We know that, their record over since they've been back in the Premier League. And then a fine goal. It's a fantastic goal. It's worthy of winning a game in the end. And I think our overall performance, I think we were strong enough to win the game with the actual performance level.
There you go. Dwight McNeil scored his first goal of the season. It was a cracker as well. The winning goal on Saturday. Hopefully that'll do him the world of good now. He finished Everton's top scorer last season. And hopefully that goal on Saturday will get him going again for this season. We could do with him getting in with a few more goals, as Jack Harrison, who created the goal, we could do with him getting some more as well. But this is what the manager had to say about Dwight McNeil's performance at the weekend.
Yeah, he's, I think his early part of his Everton career, there was a few question marks. Since I've been here, I think he's been terrific. His work ethic, like I say, we do ask a lot of all of our players, particularly our wide players, his work ethic for the team. And I know he's got ability. I've known him a long time, and I think he showed that today, not just with his goal, which was a fine strike, but other parts of his game, his control and his understanding is improving all the time, his positional sense, and built on the fact that he will do the hard yards for himself and for the team, and they're good qualities to have.
Everton have been drawn away to Crystal Palace in the FA Cup third round. The draw, which was made yesterday. It's a tough game. It is a tough game. Obviously, Everton won at Crystal Palace a few weeks ago in a hard-fought 3-2 victory in the Premier League. It is quite a tough fixture to be given compared to with some of the teams that are left in the competition. However, it's away, and Everton are better away from home at the moment. It's a chance for us to go to Selhurst Park in the FA Cup and get rid of that dreadful 4-0 quarter-final defeat a couple of years ago. Get that out of our systems by knocking Palace out. That game is due to take place on Saturday, the 6th of January, 2024. And finally, Anthony Gordon says that him and his teammates know exactly what kind of environment they'll face at Goodison Park on Thursday night. Gordon, who scored the winner on Saturday night for Newcastle against Manchester United, said he will treat this game like any other game. He's going to put it, keep it calm and turn up, approach it the way he would any other game. Newcastle have had some mixed injury news before that game. Nick Pope is going to be out of action for around 5 months after dislocating his shoulder against Manchester United on Saturday. He's obviously missing this one. Sven Botman could return for Newcastle. He faces a late fitness test. That's all the injury news so far we've got ahead of this game. And Sean Dyche will obviously update us even more on the injuries to Amadou Onana, Dominic Calvert-Lewin, maybe even Andre Gomez when he does his press conference before the Newcastle game. So look out for that one. That is it for the News Daily. Give the video a thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't. See you later.